Alright, so I hope everybody's okay for a Tuesday night already. My goodness, I've lost track of time already. I'm just got so much going on, guys. You can imagine trying to keep the wheels of industry turning, as we old school people say. And so if you are new here tonight, and there are a few new faces, thank you for being here, and thank you for coming along. And if you're not part of the socials, join them. I know they're a little bit quiet at the moment. A few people have been quiet actually since the beginning, so but the community's growing, and I'm sure we will all start to talk sooner than later. Just make sure that, yeah, we're good. Alright, so I've got my microphone all plugged in now, and I hopefully got the sound better. I've tweaked it up a bit, but I am in the process of recording every session now, and that was a few days ago. So I will upload all the videos, and they are from literally from the start to the finish, because I noticed that Pumpfun tends to cut some of the intros and the ends, and yeah, it's not very smooth, their whole recording session. So anyway, I will upload all the recordings, and I'll drip feed them through, so that you can get to watch them all and see them from the beginning to the end. Alright, so but anyway, thank you everybody for being here on a Tuesday night. Enjoy your company, and those newbies, by the looks of it, yes, we've got some newbies here, and the old hodlers, thank you very much for hanging in there. Guys, just to recap, I'm a wannabe developer, I suppose, late in my life, and I started to learn vibe coding using AI, and I decided to make a project of mine hopefully come true. And my end goal, my end project is the real world asset project, tokenizing nature, putting it on the blockchain, and it's something that nobody else has done, and it's a real world asset. Now it needs some funding, so I thought, well, the only way that I can do this is to create an app that can help people create money and fund themselves, get out of the matrix, pay their bills, and take a small portion of that, of their profits, and put it back into a token, which is Crypto PI. This token now will generate rewards on Pumpfun. Initially, I want to sell the token, and I still have a price, on the token, the software, the application. So I wanted to sell the application to make funds for the real world asset project. And then Pumpfun came along in beginning of September, and I thought, well, this is a great opportunity for me to get some venture capital. And that's when I jumped on, and hopefully now starting to build a community slowly but surely, who can help back me and this token and the project, whilst I gave you an app that you can use to create funds to do this, rather than digging into your pocket. And then I was stuck now with people trusting the app. Then I've gone into looking at doing audits on the app, and the costs involved are incredible. Yeah, insane. So I've decided now, well, I'm going to teach vibe coding. I'm going to teach you guys how to make these apps so that you can build them, because let's face it, everybody in this space is quite skeptical about downloading apps and using other people's apps, even in the cloud. You know, what is safe these days? Are these things going to drain us? So I respect that. But for me to get licenses, and I'm constantly building little apps to help the tools that are going to help us master meme trading. And if I build one app, I'm hoping to use that same app across many chains. So it's going to grow. So the main app, the Crypto PI Scanner app, is on the Solana blockchain. It's a desktop app. And then I was going to make it into a web app because people would have more belief. And that's turned out to be a nightmare. So now I'm going to teach you how to build apps. And the trust is in your hands. You are going to build these apps, put them on your PC, and you're going to trade with them, rather than download other people's apps that have got no licenses and stuff like that. And I think that's the only way forward. If we learn to build our own apps and tools and make our lives easier as traders, then hey ho, that's a bonus. Yeah. So that's my plan. I've had to change direction a bit of the company's setup, and use the app as part of the flywheel. And so the flywheel was the app that was going to generate money and help take some of the profits and pump it into the token. So I'm just going to swap over now to let's go to the website. I just want to show you Crypto PI. Hey, but thanks for joining me. Appreciate it. Quite a few more faces here tonight. Thank you very much. Respect to you. And hodlers and people from the beginning. I know we still haven't bonded yet, but that's because there's been some changes, you know, and I'm a one-man band. I'm a dev learning how to get into the space, but the space has been so restrictive now because of security and because of very bad devs screwing it up for us good devs, you know. Guys, I'm an honest person. You can find my credentials, go and watch the other videos. You can see all about me. I've got nothing to hide. If you go to the cryptopi.dev website, I'm talking to newbies. Thank you for being here. But pop in there, have a look, and you can have a look at that. And here is the official token. Don't get scammed by any other token. This is the real deal here. And if you wanted to look at the executive summary, this is the business plan, really, of the layout of my business and my idea, of which I'm putting into practice now. And so this was the self-sustaining flywheel. And this was where the app was going to generate money, help you generate money, get out of the matrix, pay your bills, and take a small percentage and buy the token. The token creates rewards on Pumpfun, and 30% of those rewards go back into internal growth and software development. And the other 70% is going to go and fund this tokenizing nature project. And then you would get rewards from the project and NFTs and all that sort of stuff for the long-term hodlers. Excuse me, guys, my throat. So I hope that mic is back in the right position. I'm having to bring it closer to my mouth here to get better volume. And the volume seems to be better here. Okay, cool. So that was the plan. I was going to sell the app. People are going to use the app and buy the token. The token rewards build the other project with the rewards. And you guys, so 4 streams of income. First of all, the token, buying and selling the token. Second was the app to build a continuous passive income, pay your bills, all that stuff, put money, bread and milk money on the table, and then take a small percentage, what you can afford, and then buy the token. Keep the chart going, keep it alive, buy and sell, take some profits and stuff like that. And then, which generates creator rewards over here. And it's just a nice flywheel, rotating flywheel, self-feeding flywheel. That's how the layout is, and that's how it will still be. But now with the toolbox, I can't get it out to the people. People don't trust it. So of course I need to get an audit done. And to get an audit done costs a lot of money. So I'm stuck now. Then I thought, okay, I'm going to go and build another app. This is just purely a refresh, guys, for some of the newbies here, because I can see some newbies on board. So I thought, well, hey, I built apps. Does that mean now every single app that I build, I have to go and get audited? And this is where I'm going to start showing you guys how to build tools to make your lives better as traders and make it much better, you know, be sharper. Now we know I've shown some stats already. Check the other video. Pumpfun is still trying to settle down and find its right audience. So there's a lot of short-term buying. So the long-term goal is I'll still be here, and I'm still going to be posting from tomorrow onwards. I've got to work out how to get the multi-stream going, but I'm working on it. And this week, hopefully by the end of this week, I'll have YouTube and hoping to have Twitter also as a live stream as part of the connections. So I'm going to spread the wings a bit more because I'm going to start teaching now. I can't get licenses for all these apps I'm building, even down to this app here, you know, this one here. I built this app. This is a Chrome extension app, literally. It's plugged in. This is Chrome. I'm in Chrome right now. This is not tied to anything, doesn't transact to anything, it just gives me some information. And this is what we're going to start building. So I'm just going to grab some info just to show you how it works, just quickly for some newbies, and then we'll go into coding. I hope that everybody watched the video last night and got their tools together. We will just recap on that after this. Anyway, just to refresh that on this page, the front page, there's 60 tokens. This is a Chrome extension. That's all it is. And when you go to the extensions, here it is here, Chrome. There it is, Chrome extensions. And here's my extension plugged in to Chrome. So whatever browser you're going to use, it'll plug into, and then it gives us some metrics. Go watch last night's video, guys. It'll get I talk about the metrics as well, but this is a powerful little tool. We are going to build this out. So what I wanted to show you now was to move on to literally stage 2. You should have had your tools set up. So you should have had, let's just close down a few of these tabs. Yeah, I'm busy loading up on YouTube all the original recordings of this, so you can see the start to the finish as we go along, because these are training videos now and you guys are going to need to watch them. Okay, so anyway, we should be now, you can go down, check that executive summary please, and also please, as a disclaimer, and now I'm fully educational purposes only right now, so read the disclaimer, click on that, there's the disclaimer, please make sure you do that. And links, all the links here at the bottom of the website, you can grab all the links here. It would be great. You can get BitGet, up to 20% off BitGet by using my links. So these are all discount links, 10% on most of the rest on your trading fees. So that's just a reminder to everybody. So I'll come out of all of that. Let's close that all down. And so this is the app we're going to start building, alright guys? Because if I take you to the main app, which is the Big Daddy, this is going to take weeks to make. And like I said, I wanted to give this out until bonding period for free, and then put a price on it, because this is going to generate money either way. It's going to generate money for you and your family, and pay your bills, and fund the real world asset program. But this is going to be on hold right now. I'm not going to build this out. It's going to take a few weeks, a good few weeks. Right now we'll start small. You're going to learn vibe coding, and let me log out of this. We'll close that down, and we should have our first instance of the IDE. Now in the IDE, when you open up, it should have a, let's open up a folder. So it'll ask you here, as you can see, even on the front page, open a file, open a folder. So this is the scanner toolbox, all the code here. We're going to change folders, and what you should do is create a new folder. Excuse me. Create a new folder, and I have got in C drive, so you can do this in C drive. Create a new folder and call it whatever you want, but I'm calling this one Pumpfun Scanner Vibe Code, okay? Because then I know that I've already made my master copy, but we're going to start from scratch. I'm going to show you exactly how it's done. And in the master vibe code, I will just show you now. Let's open up the folder. So here's my master copy of this Chrome plugin. This baby here. This is all the file code base right here, and we're going to build this out. So this is going to be the first project. Now you should have had checked the previous video, VS Code loaded, so Visual Studio Code, and the other one is Windsurf. I haven't opened it actually, but I'm not going to open it tonight. Well, let's open it. I keep saying I'm not going to, and then I open it. So this is another platform, paid platform, and on these platforms you should have your API keys, and you should log in. So when you arrive on these platforms, you're going to see this here, extensions, and all you do is you click on either there or here, and you can add or open a new extension. And that's where now I've got paid Gemini, and I've also got their access to Claude 4.5 and all these others. Oh, they've just launched 4.5 Thinking. 3 credits. Wow, that's expensive. So I'm paying on average, guys, for these two, I'm paying $35 for these two per month for both platforms, which is not bad. I'm telling you now, it's not bad. Yeah, $35. Not bad at all, eh? Just check the volume. Okay, cool. Alright, so you need to go to your C drive and create a empty folder. It's empty, as you can see. It's an empty folder, and I've called it Pumpfun Scanner Vibe Code. And then we're going to go back and we're going to go in here and we're going to open up a folder, click on that, and we're going to go into our new empty folder. There it is. And we're going to click on that and we're going to select it. It's totally empty, totally empty. But I'm going to have the two platforms open because here's the scraper and here's the files that I need for these lessons, because I put them all into the, so I'm going to have one IDE programming platform open. Remember IDE, Interactive Developer Environment. So I'm going to have one open with the master code in it, and then the other one we'll using for building. Okay. Sorry, I've just checked some messages coming now. So I'm just getting you prepared. This is part 2, literally, of where we at and where we're going to go from here. Because once we start, we're just going to crack on. I'm going to show you now, I've got all the prompts, I've got everything ready to rock and roll. Okay. How are we doing here? I've got some nice new faces on board. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Thank you, new faces, and thank you, old school boys and girls, and all Kryptonians. You're all welcome here. Alright, so here I'm just going to open up. So the course README file, this is the actual what the course is going to entail. Alright, so I've squashed it into 7 days purely because I can't sit here and code with you for hours on end. It will blow your mind, and especially newbies. You've got to learn slow, and you've got to learn how to use the environment as well. So tonight, all I'm doing, we're not going to start coding tonight. I'm just showing you the layout. I'm getting you all prepared. This is like this is part 2 of the intro, really. So here is the breakdown of the course, of the summary of this particular application that we're going to build. Okay, so it's a 7-day vibe coding course built. You're building a crypto scanner extension. That's what you're doing here, and it's a complete teaching material and resources. What's included? This folder contains everything you need. 7-day live streaming course on building a professional Chrome extension using AI assisted development, and that's what vibe coding is, guys. Okay, so I'm just going to literally walk you through the course summary, yeah, and how we will just punch through it day by day until this final product is done. And I tell you what, when you have this done, you will walk away pretty chuffed, because then you start thinking of other tools, and this is just the start. Man, yeah, it's just the start. Alright, where we were here. So this is the full hoo-ha. What is vibe coding? You see, I've got the whole AI engine to write this all out for me. Who needs, honestly guys, we've got such powerful tools now. Such powerful tools. I got this, I sat down with the AI and I sat and wrote this together. And it's amazing what we've got here at our hands. I wish I was 20 years younger, to be honest. And having these kind of tools, you guys, you youngsters, you can build businesses. You can build such big dreams, man. You've got AI now, and don't let it slow you down. Really, don't let it slow you down. You've got to step out of the matrix, guys. Am I still got sound here going on? I just want to make sure when it switches over. I noticed that. Okay, cool. Alright, so this is back to the schedule. We've got to start somewhere, and we've got to have a schedule, and this is it all laid out here. So I'm just showing you. I didn't come empty-handed, it's all here. You will see it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to post this also in our group, Telegram and Discord. I'll open up a text file and I'll put this in a text file so that you can see this as well. So prompts and stuff like that are going to be in the text file as well. I'll also put them in there. I'll go through it and make sure that you've got a copy of all of this necessary text, because you're going to need it, because as soon as we start tomorrow punching in the first prompts, that's when this all kicks off, and we're going to just continue to build it out. And then I'm going to show you how after so many chats, after one chat, how long also, now that these AI engines have become so powerful now, it's incredible. Before, when I was doing this, you'd have to, they were like hallucinating. So you would have to talk for, have a chat with it for about maybe 10, 20 prompts at the most, and then it would start hallucinating. This was like a year ago. Now you can hold a full conversation for endless amounts of chat, and it somewhat remembers your history, so it goes back and checks that. So it's very powerful, it's very intuitive and very clever, and when you get your head around it, it's quite cool, man. You'll just start flowing with this, and like I say, I mean, it took me 5 months to build the master app. Flat out 5 months, but really 6 months, because I was learning, and the AI also was still learning. Might even be 7 months, because in those early days the AI wasn't as good, and I was still learning coding. Anyway, so we're up to speed now, and we're pretty much, even you can do this. Once you've learned this and you've learned all the shortcuts, it's pretty easy. You could do this pretty damn easy. If I can, as an old school mechanic, anybody can. Okay, I've got an engineering brain, but when I got into this, and I just thought, man, oh man, I've just got ideas popping out of my head, that when you get into this, you will have ideas popping out of your head. You can build what you want. Yeah. Alright, so the plan is I'm going to load this up. This will be I'll put this all into our Discord, all the necessary information. I'll just chop it back, because there's some stuff here that you don't really need to know or see. So yeah, really, that's that. The summary. Sorry, I'm just reading some messages. Yeah, so as you can see now, I'm very serious about going down this road now, as I cannot get every single app I build to be licensed and certified and spend thousands and thousands of dollars. It doesn't make sense. And I can tell you now, guys, for as long as you know me, there's going to be more and more apps built, quick, easy, like this extension. And you can build these out within a few days and have all these amazing tools to make your life better in trading, for sure. Alright. So, I'll load these up. I'm just getting all prepared because this is what you're going to need to check and read. If I dive into the first prompt tonight, then yeah, we're kicking off too fast. I need you to read through this, so I'll load this up tomorrow, and then you guys have got 12 hours or however many hours. I might load it up tonight, just so that you can see what this is all about. And man, yeah, it's exciting times, because this is where I suppose your life of coding is. Guys, I'm not a serious coder. I just don't have the brain and the speed. And this is the truth. I did this crash course 18 months ago, and crash course on Python and blockchain coding. And my goodness, was it a crash course? But I learned a lot, and just too much. And now that I'm starting to play with the AI does easy 90% of the work. I'm not kidding. And I just go through the other 10%, just double check it and just make sure things are okay. And you'll get to that point. Yeah, you'll get to that point. So what I'm showing you now is just to refresh, that you need to go and get the VS Code downloaded, and the Windsurf program as well. But you can stay on VS Code because it's a free service right now. I need to check. I didn't check to see if I've got a referral link. I need to check the Windsurf, this one here that we're on now. I need to check if I've got a referral code. Anyway, I forgot. So yeah, some amazing stuff here. It's all built out. And you can have a read through, and I mean, thank goodness for AI. It would take me days to put all of this together, and it's done in a few minutes, and I just make sure that everything's okay. So I'm just taking you through the second day of preparation here, before we start diving into coding, because once the first prompt starts, we're just rocking and rolling. We're going to build this out. Yeah, GitHub as well. Set up GitHub, guys. Make sure that you did sign up for GitHub as well. I've already got communities, all that sort of stuff. So this is somewhat a generic thing to a certain degree. But it's exactly the app. So yeah, run, check, safety scores, the token list views, sorting and filtering. We go through everything here, building it out piece by piece. And when you see the final product and you click the button and things come together, I tell you what, I don't care how much your wife tells you she loves you or your girl tells you she loves you, there's nothing. It's a beautiful feeling, man. Building apps that work. It's a beautiful feeling. I mean, you can imagine, I'm an engineer. I've built a lots and lots, and I'm not joking, guys. Car engines, motorbikes, lawn mowers, down to mining equipment, big Caterpillar mining equipment, Komatsu, Hitachi. And now that I'm coding using AI, this is just insane futuristic play here, and you've got this at your fingertips, and now you're going to start playing with it. I'm going to start building stuff, because like I said, and I'm going to keep on saying, I can build 10 apps, and that means I'm going to have to go and get 10 licenses, because nobody's going to trust these apps. Nobody trusts apps anymore. And it's sad, but it's the truth. And I would just rather teach you how to do it. Build your own apps, then you feel safer. That's the way forward. Definitely the way forward, man. Okay, so I'll load this all up. What else did I wanted to mention tonight? I was just pretty much just to get you up to speed. And then we've got the prompts library. So this is the actual prompts itself. Excuse me guys, buggered trying to put all this stuff together. It's quite tiring, man. Change of direction. There they are. I mean, it's pretty simple. They're all made by AI for AI. And here is pretty much everything in this extension. Everything is all here. This is all the prompts, literally. Very, very interesting. It's all ready to go. So I'll load this up. You guys can read through it. Get ready, because yeah, once we start foundation and setup day, because I've also got to walk slowly here, because there's a lot of newbies who are going to be learning this. I've got to cater for newbies as well. So you know, it's no point me jumping into a full-on intermediate, more sort of pro level. I've got to start so mom, pop, and everybody can get into learning how to vibe code, learning how to create tools to trade the crypto market, because the crypto market's still going to be around, and we need tools to trade them correctly and better. And this is why I'm here. I'm going to start teaching this stuff. That's the only way forward. Like I say, I can make 10, 20 different types of apps, but who's going to use them? Nobody trusts apps anymore. Build it yourself. Play it safe. The way forward. Okay? Alright. That's a short one for tonight. We are going to... I just thought I'd just talk you through that. There was nothing else I needed to show you, so here's the 7 days, of course. Did I show you? Yeah, the streaming. So day 1, foundation setup. Day 2 is create the pop-up UI. Day 3, basic styling. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. So yeah, day 4, advanced scraping, data processing. Talk about analytics, calculator, getting all of these things in place, building this tool out. It's fun, man. It's fun. Then day 5, external APIs. Day 6, UI, polishing up the features. And then day 7 is testing, development, and best practices. Shipping it, testing it, publishing, and maintaining your extension. Nice. Alright guys. Like I say, I've also got to be very careful. I can't waffle on here for hours on end, because it'll be confusing for a lot of people, and our human brains and all this swipe left, swipe right Tinder shit, and modern technology has made our concentration levels, yeah. So I'm going to keep these down to 1 hour, 1.5 tops when I do this, because there'll be so much to absorb and you'll end up losing the plot. And yeah, humans' concentration levels are pretty screwed these days now anyway. So looking forward to it. I've just literally finished most of the stuff today, and I will load this up to the socials. You can get it in Telegram and you get it into Discord tomorrow. Look it up. It'll be in the folders in the file section on there. And I'll send you links if you want, download links as well, so that you're ahead of the game. And then we can flick the switch tomorrow. Okay. Thank you very much. I'm going to close this down just to get rid of some resources, because guys, one thing you must remember, that each IDE does suck processing power of your PC. So if you're going to use one, use one. Try not to have the two. I've got a nice powerful PC. Unless you've got a powerful PC, you can run two. But you need a good, strong PC. Alright. That'll help a lot. And I will upload, I'm in the process of uploading stuff to YouTube, some of the new videos. As I say, I am recording this stuff. So pretty much it. I'm just getting you up to speed with regards to downloading the document. I'll get that all prepped for you. It's almost finished, and it'll be in the links on the socials tomorrow. I haven't, to be honest, guys. I'm sure on Twitter, of course, we should have a file section that I can upload to Twitter. But I will upload to Telegram and Discord, and you can get those files from there, and then you'll be in a position to pull the trigger tomorrow, turn the switch on and turn the lights on, and hopefully you've got VS Code downloaded and Windsurf downloaded. What else was there? That's pretty much it. And of course your AI subscriptions. If you've got ChatGPT, no problem. Claude 4.5 and Gemini 2.5, the new one 2.54, are some of the top rated coders for the AI engines, so it's always nice to get them, even though ChatGPT 5 I believe has just been launched. I haven't even had a play with it because I don't need to. I've got subscriptions for the other two. I can't think of anything else really. So yeah, what else? I don't think there's anything else. I just literally want you to be and have all the tools in place, so that when we turn the switch, we're all good to go. No, nothing else, guys. I just wanted to see what is the actual market looking like. Let's close the plugin. You see, this is how behind I am. Look at this. Okay, 33. Fear and Greed, but old season definitely down. But I mean, I barely look at this. I'm busy working away on Crypto PI token project and the real world asset project. I'm taking my eyes off the pulse here of what's going on in the marketplace, and when I look up, oh, it's red. But it's been red for a few days, and there's a few a bit of negativity around. Even on Twitter I can see it. But hey, all I'm doing is I'm sitting tight. I'm not panicking. This is just part of the grind. If you panic, you lose. And I do believe we've still got a lot more to come in this industry. And if you can learn how to build these apps, vibe coding, and do it yourself, you can start building some amazing tools. You will wake up one morning and you will just say, hey, what about this? What if I could get the metrics or analytics of that? Or I build something that can measure whatever, you know? We've got AI now. You can do this stuff. It is amazing to have this tool, AI. Yeah, I wish I was 20 years younger. And to be honest, guys, there's not many people of my age that I know that is as deep as I am into AI, vibe coding. We're all old school tradesmen and women, you know, plumbers, engineers, electricians, carpenters. This was my old school trade skills, and we were good at it. And to come this far and to learn this stuff, and now to be in a position to build your own tools. This is insane, guys. Insane. People are paying super duper thousands of dollars for super duper tools, and now you can build them. That's it. So we're going to build them together. Alright? And we'll start putting some money back into crypto PI, and I start the community that's going to come on board and start learning how to vibe code such tools. You're going to enjoy the ride, man. You're going to enjoy the ride, alright? So I will do those documents tonight, if not first thing tomorrow morning, and then we go from there, and I will start streaming. Also, I'm going to learn, I'm going to get everything set up for YouTube as well, and Twitter. I have got a subscription with Twitter, but I'm not too sure. It is a premium subscription, which should allow me to stream as well. So that's one of my goals for tomorrow, is to get the streaming, multi-stream platform sorted out, so that I can be on those three, all three, Pumpfun, YouTube, Twitter, for starters. And then we can get more eyeballs, and I can start coding, teaching people how to code, and we can start moving up the scale again. Thanks, guys. Thank you very much. Full respect. I sincerely appreciate all of yous, and yeah, it's just been an amazing journey so far. I'm not sure, but I do believe the sound and everything seems to be okay. Was it okay? Yeah? Yeah, it was. Nice, okay. Excellent. Alright, people, we will, I'm going to sign off, and we will check in tomorrow for another session where we will start our prompts and start the ball rolling. I don't see anything in the comments. All right. So guys, I'm gonna stop streaming, and I bid you farewell. Thank you for watching Tuesday night, stay safe and see you tomorrow. Cheers.